Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about how to help people get past mistakes. Are you ready? Let's get started. So you're a human being and you've made a mistake. Once you've made a mistake, tell me how you feel. Do you feel disappointed, embarrassed, or concerned? If you're like me, you feel those emotions and maybe others as well. And while you're feeling like that, you tell me how likely you are to get past the mistake and overcome it. Well, if you're like me, while you're there, not very easily. Right? So the key that we want to talk about today is how to get past the mistakes. We're going to make them, right? And our team members are going to make them. How do we help them get past them, right? And so as a leader, trying to help our teams get past the disappointment, the embarrassment, and the concern, get past all those other emotions. How do we help them get past that to get value out of the mistake and at least move forward, right? So the first thing I would say is to always make sure that you remember what it's like for yourself, like I just did with you. The more that you're able to acknowledge and empathize with them, the better chance you'll have to help them get past it. The second thing to recognize is that the mistake may not seem like a big deal to you, but it may seem like a very big deal to them. And that's the reality that they're living with, not yours. So keep that in mind. What I'm really saying today is that if you want to help people get past their mistakes, start by remembering where you are when it's you as a starting point to help others, right? And given that, I've got 4 things to help you get people past their mistakes. First one is to make it safe to share, especially as a leader. People may want to hide those mistakes from you. They may be especially worried, concerned, embarrassed because they made one at work, and they're worried how you're going to take it. You got to make it safe for them to share. You got to provide them a safety net so when they make a mistake, it's not the end of the world. They're not worried for their job. You've got to make it okay for them to share, right? One of the best ways to do that, by the way, is to share when you're making them. You're making them, you share with them, they're going to feel more comfortable sharing them back with you. So once we talk about a mistake, we start to move past it, right? It's the first step to move past it. Second is to shift focus to the future. Mistakes happen. It's already over. Can't change it now. What we can do is help people ask the question, now what? Based on that having happened, what am I going to do now? Shift the focus to the future where people can actually take action. When they're looking backward, there's nothing they can do. It's already past. If we can help people shift the focus to now what can I learn from that? How will I avoid that next time? What's the lesson in that? The better chance we'll have to help them move past their mistakes. Third thing is to be encouraging. Be encouraging that it's okay that they made one. Be encouraging that they can get past it for the next time. Be encouraging that they can learn from it and be more successful the next time. Be encouraging. When we are encouraging of others, it releases their concern level, it releases their anxiety level, and gives them a chance to get over it themselves and to move past the mistake. And the last thing is to show your belief in them. You know, when you let people know that you believe in them and that you know that they can overcome and that you know that that was a temporary blip, the mistake was a temporary blip, that it was just being human, and now we're going to move on. The more that you show that belief in others, the more you can help them get past the mistake. See, notice that all of this is about the psychology of it, and it's about helping the other person get through it themselves. We don't have to become counselors or become experts in psychology to help people move toward improvement and not live with the shame of the mistake. And as a leader and as a coach, that's exactly what we want to try to do. We're all going to make mistakes. How do we help people get over them and overcome them so they can move forward to a brighter, more effective, and successful future? Here's today's tweet. Mistakes are both barrier and opportunity. The best coaches know how to overcome the barrier to find the opportunity. Well, if you want to be a better coach, I'd encourage you to watch this. We see it everywhere, from movie stars to world-class athletes to high-powered executives. The most successful people in the world in all endeavors have coaches. They understand that without coaching, without feedback, without guidance, without help, they will not
achieve their potential. And if you want your team to be successful, and I assume you do, it's your job to provide this coaching. But while coaching is one of our most important responsibilities, it's also the most often overlooked. When you make the effort and coach successfully, you can build greater accountability, solve performance problems, help your rock stars achieve new heights, create greater engagement, get better results, and ultimately make your job easier. Because the bottom line is this: coaching is a critically important part of your job as a leader. If your team isn't performing well, you're not doing your job. And that's why I developed the Remarkable Coaching Workshop. Because in my experience, coaching is the missing component from most leadership development plans and programs. In this 2-day, interactive, practical, and fun learning experience, you'll learn how to effectively help your team members achieve more and be more successful. You will learn what coaching really is and what you must do in order to be successful, the underlying principles of successful coaching and how to apply them, making coaching work with all of the different personalities and experience levels on your team, an easy-to-follow practical 6-step coaching model, coaching versus mentoring, what the controversy is and how you can do both well, and lots more. Plus, you'll have the chance to learn with and from other leaders who are just as intent on improving as you are, building your network of colleagues and peers. If you're ready to supercharge your team's performance and achieve leadership success, click on the button below to learn more and join us for the Remarkable Coaching Workshop.